Jeffrey Grumal, and I'm here to create a basic inter-VLAN routing. First step is we go to S1. We will go to CLI and press enter. EN, then type config2. The host name will be S1. Then enable secret class. No IP domain dash lookup. IP default dash gateway 172.17.99.1. Line console 0. Password Cisco. Login. Line BTY 0 space 15. Password Cisco. Login and type and then copy, run, start. Then we will minimize the switch 1. Then we go to switch 2. Go to CLI. Press enter. And we type en and config2. Hostname will be S2. Enable secret class. No IP domain lookup. IP default dash gateway 172.17.99.1. Then line console 0. Then password is Cisco. Login. And line BTY 0. Then password is Cisco. Login. Then enter. Then another enter. Then copy, run, start. Then we will minimize the switch 2. We will go to switch 3. Go to CLI. Then press enter. Then config2. Hostname will be S3. Enable secret class. Then no IP domain dash lookup. IP default dash gateway 172.17.99.1. Then line console 0. Then password Cisco. Login. Line BTY 0.15. Then password Cisco. Login. Then M. Then another enter, and then copy, run, start. Then we will minimize the switch tree, and then we go to page 1 of the activity. And then we go to PC1. We go to desktop, then IP configuration. The IP address of PC1 is 172.17.10.21, and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, and the default gateway is 172.17. sorry, there's an error. I could not see the default gateway of PC1. Then go back to PC1. Then the default gateway is 172.17.10.1. Then we will close the PC1 and we go to PC2. That's it. Go to desktop and IP configuration. The IP address of PC2 is 172.17.20.22. The default gate and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. The default gateway is 172.70.20.1. And we will close the PC2. We will go to PC3. Go to desktop, then the IP configuration. The IP address of PC3 is 172.17.30.23. Then the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Then the default gateway is 172.17.30.1. Then we will close the PC3. Then we will do the next part. Okay, we go to page 2. We drag down the 2 bits. Okay, then go to page 3. Then page 4. Then go. Task 3 is configure BTP on the switches. Step 1 is go to switch 2. We will go to switch 2. Okay. Then we will press enter. Enter. We will press the enter. Where's the enter? Okay, the enter. Then config T. And then int FA06 FA6. Then enter SW mode access. Then enter. Then no shutdown. Enter. And then another enter. Then we will type in FA011 /11. Then SW mode access. Mode access. Then no shutdown. Press enter. Another enter. We will type now the int FA018. Then SW mode access. SW mode access. Sorry for the wrong spelling. Okay, sorry for that. SW mode access. And then no shutdown. Then we will minimize the switch 2. After that, we will configure the BTP. First step is we go to switch 1. Go to switch 1, then press enter. The password is Cisco, then EN, then class, then config T. Okay, then we will type BTP mode server, and then BTP domain lab 6. Press enter. The BTP password is Cisco. Cisco, right? And then we type the word N. Then we will minimize the switch 1. Then we'll go to switch 2. Switch 2, press enter. And then type exceed. And then we go to switch 2. We type the BTP mode client. enter, then BTP domain love 6, and then BTP password Cisco, then we type the word N, then we will minimize the switch 2 again, we'll go to switch 3, switch 3, we'll press enter, and then config T, and then we type BTP mode client, then BTP domain love 6, and then BTP password is Cisco, password is Cisco, then we type the word AND again, and then we will minimize the switch 3. Next step is configure trunking ports and sign, and we will go to switch 1, then we press enter, and then config T, then in FA01, then SW mode trunk, and then SW trunk native VLAN 99, and then no shutdown, the word N. Okay, and then we enter again, and we'll type config T again, and then interface in FA02, then SW mode trunk, then SW trunk native VLAN 99, then no shot, shut down, and then enter, and then the third word N, and then we press enter again, and then config, then we will type config T, and then interface FA03, then SW mode trunk, and SW trunk native VLAN 99, no shutdown, then the word N, and then we enter again, config T again, then SW mode trunk, no, I'm sorry, I'm wrong, I'm sorry, wrong, first is interface FA04, enter, then SW mode trunk, enter, then SW trunk native VLAN, SW trunk native VLAN 99, and then no shot, then N, then we enter again, config T, then interface FA05, then SW mode trunk, SW trunk native VLAN 99, then no shut, no shutdown, and then N, and then we will minimize the switch 1, and we will go to switch 2, switch 2, we'll type config T, then interface FA01, enter, SW mode trunk, then SW trunk native VLAN 99, then no shut, no shutdown, then N, and then we type enter, then we type config T, then interface FA02, 02, then enter, SW mode trunk, and then enter, SW trunk native VLAN 99, then no shutdown, then N, and then config T, and then interface FA03, then SW mode trunk, then SW trunk native VLAN native, and then no shutdown, then the word and no, oh I'm sorry, press enter again, then and then enter again, config T, then interface FA04, then SW mode trunk, and SW trunk native VLAN 99, then no shutdown, and enter, and then we enter, and then we go and PT, and then interface FA05, and then SW mode trunk, SW trunk native VLAN 99, then no shut, then the word and. Okay, that's it. Then we will minimize the switch 2, then we'll go to switch 3, then press enter, then the password is Cisco, and EN, then class, then config T, interface FA01, then SW mode trunk, and SW trunk native VLAN 99, then no shut, no shutdown, then and, then enter, then and then enter, then config T, and interface FA02, SW mode trunk, then SW trunk native VLAN 99, and no shutdown, then and, then enter, then config T, then we will type interface FA03, then SW mode trunk, and SW trunk native VLAN 99, and then no shutdown, then enter, then end, and then enter, config T, interface FA04, and then SW mode trunk, SW trunk native, oh sorry, native VLAN 99, and then no shut, then end, and then enter, config T, interface FA05, then SW mode trunk, then SW trunk native VLAN 99, then no shutdown, then end. And then we will minimize the switch tree. Then the next step is configure the BTP server with VLANs. Go to switch 1, then press enter, the password is Cisco, then EN, then class, and then config T, type the word VLAN space 99, then name space management, enter, then VLAN space 10, then name, faculty dash stuff, enter, then VLAN 20, name students, then VLAN 30, name is guest, then the word end. Then we will minimize the switch one. Then we go to the next step. We go verify that the VLANs created on switch 1 had been distributed to switch 2 and switch 3. Then we go to switch 2. Then we will press enter. Then we will type show VLAN 3. We'll enter it. Okay. And then we will minimize it. Then we go to switch 3. We will press enter. Then we will type show VLAN grip. Then we will minimize the switch tree. Then the next step is configure the management interface address on all 3 switches. We go to switch 1. We will press enter. And then config T. And then interface VLAN 99. Enter. Then enter again. And the IP add is 172.17.99.11 space, then 255.255.255.0. Okay, then we will minimize the switch 1 and we will go to switch 2. Switch 2, okay, press config T, and then interface VLAN 99. Enter, then another enter, then the IP add is 172.17.99.12 space 255.255.255.0. and we will minimize the switch 2. Then we'll go to switch 3, then config T, and then interface VLAN 99, then enter, another enter, and then IP add 172.17.99.13, then 255.255.255.0. Then minimize switch 3. Then we go to the next step, assigning switch ports to VLANs on switch 2. We will go to switch 2. Then we type exceed. And then interface FA series 6. Then SW access VLAN 30 and enter, and then we use the arrow up key for shortcut, and then we will edit the interface FA 06 to FA 11 and then enter, then arrow up key again and then make it VLAN 10, then enter, arrow up key and make it 18, enter, arrow up key, make it 20, enter, and then the word end, and another enter, copy, run, stop. Then we will minimize switch 2, and then we will go in configuring the router. Go to the next page. Passport is configure the router and the remote server LAN. Drop down. Okay, just drop down, and then it's okay, and then we will go to router. We go to CLI. Okay, and then the first step is enter, and then EN, and then the host name is R1, And then I'm sorry for wrong. Now we are on R1. First thing to do is to press enter and type en, then config t. Then the host name is R1. Enable secret class. Then line console 0. And then the password is Cisco. Login. Then line BTY04. And password is Cisco. Login, then exit, and then interface FA00, then now shutdown, then interface FA00, that one, okay, exit that one, and then encapsulation, enter again, enter, then encapsulation, that one Q, no, I'm wrong, sorry, that one Q, 1 space 1, IP address 172.17.1.1 space 255.255.0 space, and then interface pass Ethernet 0. Enter, encapsulation, sorry I have an error, and then is pass Ethernet 0.1, and then enter again, and then encapsulation that 1Q dot space 10, and the IP add is 172.17.10.1, and the subnet is 255.255.255.0. Enter, then interface int FA 0/0.20, enter, encapsulation, enter again, encapsulation dot 1Q 20 space 20, then IP add is 172.17.20.1 space 255.255.255.0, enter, and then interface FA00.30, encapsulation, enter again, encapsulation dot 1Q30, and then IP add 172.17.30.1 255.255.255.0, enter, then interface FA00.99, encapsulation enter again, encapsulation, that one two, 99, native, space native, enter, and then IP add, this 172, that's 17, 99, that 1, 2 gigabyte, that 2 gigabyte, that 2 gigabyte, that 0, enter, and then type exit, enter, and then interface FA01, enter, IP add, it's 172, that's 17, that 50, that 1, 2 gigabyte, 2 gigabyte, 2 gigabyte, that's 0, enter, description server, server interface, then enter, then no shutdown, then and then end. Again, I am Jeffrey grumal, and that's how to do a basic inter VLAN routing. Thank you for watching.